Hello, here is BB Walker. I hope you are doing well. Welcome back to my channel. Today a video where we are going down into foot controllers, and today I will show you some applications of two foot controllers that you can use, to make a lot of great things. So let's get started. Alright, so a quick introduction into foot controllers. Usually this Yamaha has on the rear panel two inputs for foot controller that are called foot controller number 1 and foot controller number 2. The first foot controller is usually called the sustain pedal. So if I'm pressing it, you have this nice sustain. So you're playing a chord and it nicely sustain. Without sustain, it's cut because there is a damper which mutes the strings in the grand piano. So it's a simulation of real grand piano instrument. There are three pedals: the Sostenuto, soft, and sustain. However, this foot controllers is programmable, so you can go to functions, go to menu number 1, go to controller, and change them to use many other things. First, in my current configuration is sustain pedal, and the second is fill up. So if I start the style, I'm pressing the second one, it goes fill up, and again. So you can attach any function you need: start style, stop style. You are changing it, pitch bend, a lot of things you can do. And I'm using only simple switches that if you are you want to buy such a hardware, it's a very cheap. You don't need to buy expensive original from Yamaha or Korg or Roland switches. You could buy at the beginning, cheapest one. Of course, they are not so reliable. However, it could be used for hundreds of times presses and nothing happened actually. Sometimes I need to clean them, but they work. It's a very cheapest company called Proel. Actually it looks like this. This is the second pedal, and first is the same. However, this color is interchangeable, so I know that this is the second and this is the first. Okay, so let's go back to programming and what can you do with this. So you have this sustain pedal. It's a great. Sorry, I get the song in here and it starts recording. And now I completely ears my song. There will be no song. And I will record something. Sorry, something's going on. Song play. I have changed many things. So let's go back to sustain. Okay. And now I will record a piece of music using MIDI recording. Please refer to the description. There is a video about recording if you want to have more about this multi-channel or simple channel, narrow recording, wild recording, whatever you need. So I will record something simple with sustain. And on the second, loop of this chord progression, I have intentionally make a mistake, because if you're recording in a standard way, you have this mode called replace all. You are entering them using function, going into menu 2 and song creator, and this is by the default replace all, which means if you make a mistake, if you listen to a song, the first part, the first chord progression was okay, but here is mistake. I have made a mistake, and in a standard replace all model, you have to record everything from the beginning, which is very not convenient and could be frustrating and disturbing, and you're angry. You are recording very long pattern, long, and almost it's perfect, and now you make a mistake and you need to start again from scratch, which is very not interesting. And you have this. Okay, so the remedium, the cure to this problem is song creator and recording mode, and you can make a punch in, punch out automatically at the several bar. However, I don't want to discuss this option now because I think it's not very convenient. You need to count the bars. Your song must be perfectly in bars and so on and so on. But if you are playing with music, you want to easily replace some part of your track, you could use a sustain pedal connected to the port number 2, which is in my now this red one. So if you connect it and change this option called punch in, punch out to on, I will zoom in. So if you enable these options, all those options are disabled, because now you are starting recording by pressing and holding our pedal. So I'm pressing and holding and it starts recording. I'm stopping and it stops recording and start playing my track. So now let's fix my mistakes from the beginning. So I go to bar number 1. So we start from the beginning. I'm pressing record and I will be recording all the channel this time, because I only have one channel this time. So first I am not playing, just waiting, and the second I will start recording. So please look at my hands, what's going on. First, just play. Dum, 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 dum. And stop. I wasn't perfectly in tempo, however you get this concept. And let's listen it. This first part was what I was recording originally, and now I enter with the second loop. And as you can hear, everything is recorded from my second take. So, you can leave some part which is playing, and then you are punching in, playing new, good stuff, and stopping it, and you get this result perfectly applied. So this is how you can fix a part of your music. So you have track, now punching in, recording again, and you fix your mistake. It's very useful because you know where you make the mistake. You don't need to count bars and so on. You just punching the pedal, fix yourself, and you got the result. Okay, and actually this option could be used in recording, wide recording, but also in multi-channel recording. And now let's record something with, for example, strings, Allegro strings. Stop this. Okay, so now I will record something on the channel number 2. Please refer to the description about multi-channel recording. I'm pressing and holding record, selecting channel number 2. I'm selecting right one in my condition, and now I will again record the proper chord progression, and then I will make a mistake. So let's start. Okay, let's listen it, the result, if everything works. Nothing has recorded. Why? Because I didn't punch the pedal. If I am in punch in and punch out pedal, you need to remember that I need to press in and holding during recording. So if you are recording at the beginning, you have no mistake, you could disable this option. So let's again change it into standard without punching. And now let's record again multi-track. So okay, so let's check if it's recorded. This is okay. And this is mess up. Okay. So now we will fix it. So again, to summarize, to memorize all the things, functions, menu number 2, song creator, and we're changing the punch in, punch out, enabled, exit. Now again, recording, multi-channel, channel number 2. Now I'm pressing play. Okay, and punching. And stop, and let's listen the result. Okay, so I think you get the idea about punch in, punch out. To summarize all the knowledge, you need to connect this sustain pedal. You could choose the cheapest one from the internet and connect it into port number 2. Remember, not the sustain pedal first, but the foot controller number 2, because it is used for punch in, punch out pedal. If you are in recording mode, using punch in, punch out, the standard functions of the pedal set in controller, so fill up, fill down, doesn't work because you are using this punch in, punch out pedal. So you can use it in many conditions if you're fixing a problem, and it could be used in standard MIDI recording, but also in multi-track recording when you have narrow selected channel only. And in this video I have shown you both options, both applications, so how could you fix yourself. Okay, so this is all for now. I hope you enjoy this video. Please refer to my channel. There's a lot of other video about quantizing, song editing, style creator, how to play, arrange, some theory of music, improvisation, build chords, build sketch, and so on and so on. And remember, as always, if you have any questions about some particular knowledge, particular part, you need to have your problem, you want to answer something, just give me a comment. I promise I will also all the comments, and maybe I create a dedicated special video for you for your requests. So don't hesitate, contact me using comments. It's the most common way. So thanks for watching again. It was BB Walker. See you later.